So I thought while I was doing more work on my aberrants and my hybrids, as well as Terminator Squad, what I'd do is I'd go through, for anybody want to know the basics, what sort of things you need at a bare minimum. Um, so we'll start off from here. Leave the paint just for a minute, I'll get to that. I use 3 brushes more than I do anything else, which are detail brush, which I use a lot, slightly bigger but still pointy detail brush, and my personal favourite for all the magic it does, and it may look horrible, right, that's a small dry brush. I don't use a large dry brush. Small ones are easier to use and easier to control, I find. This here, all this is, it's not like a special modelling tray or anything like that. I got it at the pound shop, and it's a chopping board, but it's great for cutting. It's great for things not getting on the table. So you know, it's just a useful thing to have when you're cutting, and also when you're painting. If you accidentally drop it or run it, runs, it goes on there. It doesn't do any damage. I do have more brushes, a considerable amount more brushes for things that when I really need them, but I don't use a huge amount of them, to be honest. So yeah, pot of water. Not everybody does that, but I think it's a bit daft if you don't have a pot of water to hand, because you never know when you're going to need to clean a brush and get something repainted very quickly before it dries. Obviously, if you can see the Terminators have had nothing done to them, except for they've been sprayed with the Fang, which is one of the Citadel spray paints. Obviously, it goes without saying that you find the right spray paint and you base all models that you have that are suited to that particular base paint. If you look here, there is actually a difference between Fang and McCrag Blue, although it's not as easy to tell. You can see it by the eye. The camera doesn't do it justice. So you've got all those things. Then you look at the back. You have transfers, which are a pain in the neck to do right. I'm still learning and messing up, and learning and messing up. So you know, I'll let you know how much better I do. And then there's my paints. I think I go through maybe a pot or 2 or 3 pots a month get finished, generally from different things. That said, getting a decent starter set of paints is really a good idea, because then you've got a choice of what to paint. You know, oh, I'd like to do it that colour. Oh, I'd like to paint it. I'll have to go and get it. It doesn't really happen so much. These ones are the expensive ones, inks and specials, and this one here, which says blood for the blood god, and it's basically blood. So I've got some technicals, and when I bought it, the under bit was full and this was half full. So you know, even though I bought a big thingy of paints, I've always been improving on it and building on it and getting other things that I needed, and that's something that's helped me a lot, is actually having the choice, because it means you can do things exactly the way you want to do them. So yeah, nearly forgot. Kitchen roll, possibly the most important thing, because you use it to all you do is so you've got your brush and you want to you've just washed it. What do? What you don't do is put that there and wrap it round and pull it out, because that's a really bad idea. What you do is this. You do it like that, and that'll get rid of the paint. And if you have to do it twice, do it twice. It's less wear and tear on the brush if you do it that way. Yeah. Other than that, there's not really much to do. I've not updated my on my hybrids yet and my aberrants yet, because they just had their first paint, the first layer of orange on the trousers, because DJ wants prisoners, which I really like the idea of. I can honestly say I really like that idea. So yeah, I'll probably put up another one updated once I've managed to finish the aberrants, or at least made them look a lot better than they look at the moment. So that's all. Thanks.